welcome back to Danz's Recipes. Today we're making a quick chicken and pork fried rice, so let's go. So we have our ingredients list for our marinade because that's what we'll be starting off with. I have also included a portion, so let's go. So we're starting with half cup of Chinese marinade, followed by some fish sauce. Next up, some crushed red pepper, garlic, and ginger. And we're just gonna mix that all together until it's nice and combined. Then we're gonna cover it with a plastic wrap and let it sit in the fridge overnight. You can do this about an hour ahead of time. I just want to infuse the flavors. All right, so next up is our rice. Today we are going to be using Mahatma jasmine rice. It's actually one of my favorite jasmine rice. It's not like an overly popular brand, but it's really good, guys. I would recommend it. It smells amazing and it tastes even better. Definitely one of my favorites, so I'm really happy to be partnering with them on this specific video. So we are going to be using 2 cups of rice to 3 cups of water. Of course, I got you guys on the ingredients list, so let's do that. First, we have our boiling water already prepped and ready to go, so we're just going to lift the lid off and get our rice straight into that pot. Okay, also guys, we're not putting any salt into this just because we've used that Chinese marinade and we'll be using soy sauce. We're just gonna let this cook down for a bit, cover that with a lid, and just like that we have cooked rice. Don't forget to fluff your rice, you guys, just so that the grains don't stick together. And then we're just gonna set this in the fridge overnight. You see how nice and shelly it's supposed to be? Yeah, don't want any sticky rice. And of course, we're gonna set this in the fridge overnight until the next day. Alright guys, it's the day of the fried rice. So I've included our ingredients list here just in case you're wondering about any portion sizes. They should clear that up, so you can always refer to this as it will be one continuous motion in our wok today. We're going to start off with some olive oil in our wok. We need to get that smoking hot. Do you see how the side of the pot is smoking up? And then we put our chicken in there. We're pretty much just going to toss that just until it cooks. I am using chicken thighs. I might not have clarified that before. So we're just mixing that until it cooks through. You might have some liquid forming in the pan. That's okay. You can just give it a little flip like so and you should be all set. Boom. This is what your finished product is supposed to look like. Total cook time on that is about 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, so we're just going to scoop that out, get our pot cleaned, and we will go from there one more time. So we're starting off with oil, some onion, stir that together just so that everything's translucent. We're going to be adding some minced garlic and ginger, mix that around, and then we are going to be adding in our frozen vegetables. You can use the fresh stuff, you guys, if you want to, or you can cut corners like me today and you can use some frozen peas. That's completely okay. All right, and this is pretty much what it's supposed to look like, nice and colorful. Now we're going to add our ham. I'm using club ham. If you have ham from last Christmas, kudos to you. You can use that too. You just want to get that in there and give it a nice good mix as well. You want to scrape that to the side after a couple of minutes, and then you want to add your eggs. We're basically just going to give that a scramble. Once that is done, we can just mix back everything into each other, and then we're going to add in our rice. It has to be frozen rice, you guys, otherwise it's going to stick and clump together. Don't worry about the ingredients that are in the pan. So then we're going to add in our soy sauce. I'm using extra dark soy sauce just for the flavor and the salt, and then I'm going to add some fish sauce for some nice umami flavor. Just gonna mix that together until my hands give out. Okay, and now that I'm completely armless, I'm going to be adding in some sugar just to cut through some of that salt and all those rich flavors. It's a little unorthodox, but yeah. And then we're gonna add in our chicken, give that a nice little mix one more time. I'm not working with arms at this time. And then I'm going to be adding in some white pepper. I prefer white pepper. It's a little less pungent, if you will. So it's nice and floral, so you can use that if you'd like. And then one of the last things I'm gonna add in is some sesame oil, because what is fried rice without that, right? And then we give that one final toss, and this is our finished product. And of course, we're just gonna top this all off with some spring onions, and we should be all good. I'm going to go eat. and I will show you guys some photos of the finished product. Hope you guys will attempt this one because it's pretty simple. All right, so I'll see you guys in a bit. I won't say when, but I'll see you guys in a bit.